So I saw a video yesterday, and it was on a channel by the name of Pink Book Lessons. Great YouTube channel. Love watching her content. Love supporting her content. I will post the link in the description so you guys can see the actual video for yourselves and see what I'm talking about. But basically, the video touched on a young black man who was messing with a young black female, and she had a boyfriend. So she was basically messing with this young man and her boyfriend at the same time, from what I gathered from the video. They broke up. She wanted to make the ex-boyfriend jealous, so she went to his house wearing the football jersey of this young man she was messing with on the side. He is or was a football player. I forget which college. I believe he was a defensive back or a defensive tackle. Those details escape me, but again, that video will be posted in the description. She wanted to make him jealous, so she wore his football jersey. Of course, that worked, made him jealous. He kicked her out. So according to her, she still had some belongings at his house. She went to this young man, this football player, and basically devised a plan to go with him and two other young men or young gentlemen or males and basically get her stuff by force. They proceeded to go to this young man's house, got inside. They were armed, obviously. They roughed him up and took his things. Now, the consequences to their actions is that the young lady, this young female, is of course in jail right now at the moment, as well as this young male, this young man, this football player, who was also called up and is now in jail. No longer playing football for this college. No longer out here working on his purpose. No longer out here being ambitious and living his life, working on his craft, building up his skills, building up his life. That opportunity is gone now. And let's say, even though he argued that he just was simply helping her get her stuff back. I mean, you went in there armed with a weapon. Let's say even though he gets off, which is most likely not going to happen. He gets off. His life is still going to be ruined because of that decision he made. Again, I will post a link in the bio so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But the point I want to make here, especially talking to young black men, think before you act. You have to look at the world as if damn near everybody is your enemy. Because anyone that is trying to get you to go and do something illegal, to go and do something that's toxic to someone else, they are your enemy. Yup. They are 100% your enemy because they're putting your life at jeopardy. Let's say this young man could have went in there and dude, the ex-boyfriend, was strapped. And in self-defense, deleted this dude, deleted her, deleted the other gentleman, the other young males that were there. Then what? Now your life is over. You're gone. You're 6 feet under. Your mom and dad are sad. Your family, your loved ones are all sad. They're missing you. You have to think before you act. Your life is too precious to just let other people dictate what they're going to do with your life, your time, your finite energy. We don't have an unlimited amount of energy on this earth. At most, maybe 120 years, at most. Your life can go at any time. At any time, you can be called home. At any time, something could happen, God forbid, and you can be gone. That's it. You have to think before you act. You have to say to yourself, is this going to be beneficial for me? Is this a good opportunity for me? Or is this going to be a detriment? If someone is coming to you and asking you to go set somebody up, to go and rob somebody, to go and beat up somebody because they want to get their things back. Cut them off exponentially, immediately. Cut them out of your life. Think before you act, black man, because at the end of the day, you are in captivity. We are in captivity. This is not our rest place. This is not a place we can just relax and chill and do whatever we want, get a slap on the wrist. I was 18 years old. I remember this some years ago. 18 years old, driving. I had my first little car. I was souped. Forgot all about registering your car and renewing your license and all that stuff. I'm just driving. I'm driving from a nice place in New Jersey to the Oranges. I got pulled over by a police officer. Long story short, I ended up getting a ticket. Mind you, I'm 18. My first time getting pulled over. I ended up getting the ticket. Still not 100% sure what's going on. I got something in the mail saying I had to pay surcharge fees. Do you think they cared that, hey, I forgot, I'm young, I'm 18, slipped my mind, I'm thinking about teenage things. Forgot all about that. They didn't care about none of that. You a black man, you gonna get this ticket, pay these surcharges. So now I'm paying $200, $300, $400 for a first-time ticket. I have another story. Long story short, I'm driving in the same area sometime afterwards. You know what? I'm going to say that for another day. But the point is, they don't care. You're not a woman. You're not a female, black man. You cannot just do things and get a slap on the wrist. You cannot just do things and then be absolved of all responsibilities. Because he didn't know any better. He's young. He's immature. He just didn't know. He'll learn next time. No. They're going to throw the book at you. They're going to treat you like a black man, a man, and they're not going to care what happens to you. So you have to make sure that you are aware of your surroundings. And when I say surroundings, I mean the people you hang out with. If they're all about drama and getting into negativity, fighting, wanting to do some hood BS stuff, cut them off. If you're someone who's about your business, if you're someone who wants to have a good life, a good quality of life, you want to achieve some things, you want to do some things that you'll be proud of, cut these people off. And it really makes me sad because this is a young man right here who had the whole world ahead of him, his whole life ahead of him. Seemed to be a really good football player, seemed to really love the sport, seemed to be doing well, getting the accolades, etc. Now, in a blink of an eye, Val, that is over with. Now you are in jail amongst other real life predators, real life killers, murderers, etc. Now you have to navigate that new world that you're in. And now my only experience or exposure to jail, prison, etc. is through television. But I have heard stories, I have heard things on YouTube. And that's not a place that I would personally want to be. It's not a place that I would wish upon anyone else unless you're really deserving of it. But now you have to navigate that world and play by those rules. And those rules are dirty. Those rules are gutter. Those rules have deadly consequences. Think before you act, black man. Think before you do. Value yourself. Value your life. Value your time. I wish I could have spoken to this young man prior to him dealing with this girl. In Pink Book Lesson, she does a great job at highlighting what he should have done versus what he did. And I agree 100%. As soon as she came to him, he should have said, the f*** on up out of here with that BS. I'm a football player. I'm doing real well. I got a whole life ahead of me. I don't care nothing about what you got going on with dude. If he jealous, whatever. Go handle your business with him. Don't drag me into your nonsense. Don't drag me into your toxic behaviors, your toxicity. No. Because if something happens to me, I could get locked up. I could get killed. I could get life or something. No. You have to think before you act, black man. This is not your paradise. This is your captivity. And they will take any and every opportunity they can to remind you of that. Again, think before you act. Your life matters. You matter. You are important. People out here love you. You have family members who love you. You have friends and relatives who love and care about you. They want to see you doing well. They want to see you happy. I want to see a lot of us out here doing well, happy. Whether that means cutting people off in the community because they're toxic and going outside the box to find where you're respected and wanted, passport bros, or whether that be cutting people off in your personal lives, personal relationships, work, etc., so you can continue to build on your happiness, right? Your life, your good quality of life, enjoying the beautiful things that life has to offer. Be mindful of that. Remember, you are not in paradise. You are in captivity. I have to say this over and over again, because hopefully those of you who listen to this video, especially if you're a young black man, you understand that you don't get many do-overs. This is not a video game. It's not Grand Theft Auto. You can go run into somebody's spot in a liquor store and rob them real quick and then type in the cheat code and all your stars are gone. No. The reality of it is this is real life. And in this system that we're in, the rules, right, are set against us. They're stacked against us. So next time you're put in a situation, if ever you're put in a situation where somebody's trying to drag you into something that could screw up your life, especially a female dragging you into a situation that could screw up your life, you kick her ass the hell on. You put on your heaviest, spikiest boots and you kick her right in the motherfucking ass. And yes, I'm going to cuss it on up right now because I'm definitely upset by what I saw yesterday. And at the time I was watching, I'm just thinking to myself, man, I feel bad for this dude, man. I feel bad for this dude because even after Mike Vick went to jail for some dog stuff, and I get it, treat animals well. I get all that. After he came out, people still hated him. So even if this young man is able to get out of this, his life is still going to be forever changed, man. Think before you act, black man. Think before you act. Value yourself. Value your life. Value your time. It's your life. Do what you love to do. Focus on that. Cut off any negativity in your life. Cut off any negative people in your life. It's easier said than done, but you have to learn how to do it. You have to learn how to cut people off. We're all not perfect. We are not perfect in this life. I've been in situations too where I look back and I said, I could have done that differently. Thank God I didn't get in trouble for doing that. Thank God I didn't allow this person to throw me into something where my life could be forever changed. We are not perfect. You're not perfect. But you know what? You matter. And you know what? Your life matters. And you are important. And you are something. And you are smart. And you're not a Pookie. You're not a Rayway. You're not a Dusty. You're not broke. You're not a predator. All right? You are a man. You are someone's son, brother, uncle, cousins, loved one. And you are someone that's destined to do something great. We are the most blessed group of people on this planet. The Most High's favoritist group of people on this planet. The most skills. And I'm going to just end it here real quick before I go. The most skills, the most energy. That's why everybody on planet Earth wants to imitate black people, black men, black women. The energies we emit is intoxicating. It attracts people. That's why we dominate in music, sports, entertainment, creation, right? Life, creativity, science, technology, mathematics. And one day soon, I might work on something to just highlight all the great things that black men have done throughout the world, throughout history. It'll be something fun because, hey, it's something that I can learn through research. And hopefully I might be able to teach you guys something because I want to see us doing well. I want to see us happy. I want to see us taking our own life into our own hands. Don't let nobody else put a battery in your back and get you screwed up. And they get a slap on the wrist and get to go and live their lives. And now you're in a freaking box behind freaking bars, 3 meals a day, maybe 1 hour out, sunlight, thinking, damn, I wish I could go back in time. You're not going to be able to go back in time. You can fight as much as you want. You might be able to change something. That's going to take a hell of a fight. Or do you rather be going out and about, living your life, enjoying your life, and not thinking, I wish I didn't make this choice. I wish I didn't let this person talk me into doing this. Man, very sad to see what happened to this young man. And there's examples of this young man all over the place. And I just hope and pray that someone sees this video and they learn something from this. Again, I will put the link in the bio. With that said, value yourself, black man. Value your life. And stay blessed. Peace.